What do you get when you mix a legendary Hollywood actor, a ruthless business mind, and a deep, unwavering passion for saving the planet? You get one of the most intriguing financial stories in modern history. We're not just talking about a movie star who got lucky. We're talking about a strategic titan who built an empire worth over $300 million, all while changing the world. From earning a shocking $40 million from a single movie to quietly backing some of the most innovative and important companies on the planet, Leonardo DiCaprio isn't just acting. He's building a legacy. But how? How did a child actor from a struggling neighborhood become a financial force of nature? Today, we're not just going to tell you how much money he has. We're going to pull back the curtain on the entire financial machine that is Leonardo DiCaprio. We're going to analyze the roles that made him rich, the deals that cemented his fortune, and the surprising investments that reveal his true, forward-thinking genius. And by the end of this video, you won't just be a fan. You'll have a new perspective on wealth, purpose, and what it truly means to be successful. So, get comfortable, and let's dive deep. You're going to want to stick around for this one. Before we get into the numbers, let's set the scene. Leonardo DiCaprio's career is a masterclass in evolution. From a teenage heartthrob in Romeo plus Juliet and Titanic, he could have easily been pigeonholed. But instead, he made a series of bold, often risky, choices. He chose to work with the greatest directors of all time: Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino, Christopher Nolan. He traded commercial viability for artistic integrity. But here's the fascinating part. These choices didn't just earn him critical acclaim and an Oscar. They were the foundation of his financial strategy. Every challenging, high-stakes role was an investment in his own brand, a brand that would one day become a license to print money. Think about it. Who else could command a $25 million paycheck for a movie, then turn around and invest in a vegan fast food chain? This isn't random. It's a unified philosophy, and it's what makes his story so compelling. It's a journey from actor to auteur, from star to strategic investor, from celebrity to a powerful, global voice. And if you're finding this already intriguing, drop a comment below and tell me what your favorite DiCaprio movie is. Mine, personally, has to be The Aviator. Let's get a conversation going. Now, let's break down the foundation of his wealth: the acting fees. This is where most people think his money comes from, and they're right, to a degree. But it's not the simple upfront salary that tells the full story. It's the back-end deals. For a long time, the standard for an A-list actor was to command a $20 million salary. And Leo has done that countless times, from Catch Me If You Can to The Revenant. But it was one movie, one single decision, that changed the game forever. I'm talking about Titanic. At the time, James Cameron's epic was a massive gamble. The studio thought it would flop. So, Leo's agent, knowing the risk, negotiated something revolutionary: a small upfront salary of $2.5 million, but with a 1.8% cut of the film's gross revenue. This was a genius move. When Titanic became the highest-grossing film of all time, Leo's $2.5 million paycheck ballooned into an estimated $40 million. It wasn't just a payday. It was a declaration. He showed the world he believed in his projects so much. He was willing to bet on their success. This single deal taught him the power of leveraging back-end points, and he carried that philosophy forward. Think about his top paydays: Inception, 50M, Don't Look Up, 30M, and Killers of the Flower Moon, 30M. Notice a pattern here. He isn't just taking the highest paycheck. He's choosing projects that are not only critically acclaimed but also have a high probability of massive commercial success. Inception was a complex, high-concept film from a celebrated director. He took a pay cut on the upfront salary in exchange for back-end points, and when it grossed over $800 million worldwide, he walked away with a reported $50 million. This is a masterclass in strategic financial planning. It's not about greed. It's about a calculated risk for a huge reward. So, for all of you out there pursuing a dream, think like Leo. Don't just take the easy money. Bet on yourself. Bet on the projects you believe in. And if you're enjoying this deep dive, please consider subscribing. It helps the channel more than you know, and we've got so many more of these stories to tell. Hit that button and join our community. But if you think his wealth stops at acting, you're missing the bigger picture. The man is a real estate mogul. His portfolio is estimated to be worth over $100 million, and it's as diverse and interesting as his filmography. We're talking about a lavish Los Angeles compound in the Hollywood Hills, a stunning, eco-friendly beach house in Malibu, and get this, a private island in Belize. That's right, a whole island. Back in 2005, DiCaprio bought Blackador Cay, a 104-acre uninhabited island off the coast of Belize for $1.75 million. But he didn't just buy it to be a private playground. He bought it to build an eco-conscious luxury resort. This isn't just about making money. It's about aligning his passions with his investments. The resort, once completed, will be powered entirely by renewable energy. It's a perfect microcosm of his financial philosophy. Build wealth while building a better world. He's not just buying and selling properties. He's curating a collection of assets that reflect his values. This isn't a traditional investor's portfolio. It's a statement. He's showing that sustainable luxury isn't an oxymoron, it's the future. This brings up an important point for all of you thinking about your own financial futures. How can you align your money with your values? How can you invest in things that not only bring you a return but also make you proud? This is the kind of outside-the-box thinking that separates the good from the great. Share your own ideas in the comments below. I want to hear how you're making your money matter. Now for the part of the story that I find the most exciting. Beyond the fame and the films, DiCaprio has been quietly building a formidable venture capital portfolio focused on one thing: sustainability. His investments are not random. They are deeply personal and tied to his lifelong commitment to environmentalism. He has invested in companies like Beyond Meat, plant-based meat, Hip EAS, organic chickpea snacks, Vitro Labs, cultivated, cruelty-free leather, Aleph Farms and Mosa Meat, lab-grown, slaughter-free meat, Meat Burger, a vegan fast food chain, and Lokai, a vegan footwear brand. He's not just endorsing these companies. He's putting his own money on the line. He's using his celebrity not just for a paycheck, but as a megaphone for the companies he believes will shape the future. Think about it. He's betting on a world where plant-based food is the norm, where leather is grown in a lab, and where renewable energy powers our lives. He's not waiting for the future. He's investing in it, building it, one startup at a time. This isn't just about financial return. It's about influence. His investments give these young, innovative companies credibility and the capital they need to scale. It's a genius strategy that shows a deep understanding of market trends and a fierce commitment to a cause. For all of you aspiring entrepreneurs or investors, let this be a lesson. The biggest returns often come from being ahead of the curve. From investing in the solutions to tomorrow's problems. Don't chase the trends, create them. Or, in this case, back the people who are creating them. What's one industry you think is going to change the world in the next 10 years? Let me know in the comments. Let's start a discussion and maybe even discover the next big thing together. It's impossible to talk about Leonardo DiCaprio's money without talking about his philanthropy. He's not just a celebrity who writes a check. He's a dedicated activist. In 1998, he established the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation, which has since given millions of dollars to over 200 projects, from protecting endangered species to combating climate change. His efforts go beyond writing a check. He uses his voice on the global stage, speaking at the United Nations and other major forums, advocating for change. This is a powerful lesson in purposeful wealth. It shows that money isn't just a tool for personal gain. It's a vehicle for social good. He's a living example of the idea that true success isn't measured by the size of your bank account, but by the size of your impact. This leads to a critical question for all of us. What is our purpose? What change do we want to see in the world? And how can our own lives and careers be a vehicle for that change? It's not about being a billionaire. It's about being intentional. It's about having a mission that drives you beyond the next paycheck. So, we've broken it all down. From the strategic back-end deals of his acting career to a $100 million real estate portfolio, and a venture capital fund dedicated to saving the planet. Leonardo DiCaprio's estimated $300 million net worth is not just a number. It's a reflection of a life lived with intention, purpose, and a brilliant sense of strategy. He built his wealth by betting on himself and the projects he believed in. He multiplied it by investing in assets that align with his deepest passions. And he's using it to create a legacy that will last far beyond his time on the screen. And this is where our conversation comes full circle. His story isn't just about Hollywood. It's about the principles of building a life of significance. It's about the courage to be different, the wisdom to invest in what you truly believe in, and the generosity to use your success for the greater good. Before you go, I want to hear from you. After watching this, what is the single biggest takeaway you have from Leonardo DiCaprio's financial story? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be reading every single one, and I'll even respond to a few. If this video inspired you, and you want to see more content that goes beyond the surface and tells a deeper story, hit that subscribe button